So I'm hoping next summer to build my bicycle camper and take that out. I'm also hoping to do some stealth camping, and this would be a nice spot to try that one night. So hopefully next summer I'll get started on those two projects. So I just got out of the woods. I'm heading across the field here. I'm going to head back towards the house. So I just ran into a woman who's doing photography out here, and she found a nice little spot to set up for her pictures. And we were talking and everything, and she was saying how she went to this thing recently, and I think she said Tippecanoe, called Hippie Fest, and selling paintings and stuff. And she was telling me that there was a bunch of young people that had loads of cash and was just throwing it around like it was freaking nothing. And I told her, I said, I need to find people like that for my martial arts. But apparently, yeah, these people she said they just came in, they were all younger people, like in their early 20s and things of that nature. And then they just had stacks of cash on them. And yeah, I don't know. We discussed hippies a little bit, and we both kind of have the same idea about them. This is my point of view. All right, so I was born in '66, so I don't really have a working knowledge of the hippie movement personally, not from personal accounts, but just the idea and concepts from what I've seen and things to that nature. Now, I will say this. When I was younger and a lot less educated in the ways of real life, I thought hippies would be cool and would be a good philosophy and a good idea, peace, love, and all that bullshit. And I'm not saying that peace and love is crap. I'm just saying that truthfully, from my perspective, peace and love is not what makes this world go around. So anyway, in my younger days, in my early to mid 20s, I thought being a hippie would be cool, and I always said if I was alive and of the age that would need to be, I would have probably been a hippie. Now, I have since altered that viewpoint. My personal experiences with life and living it has shown me that just the opposite. I truly find the hippie ideas and concepts possibly entertaining for a short period of time, but unrealistic and there's a shadow of a huge bird, so I wanted to look. Unrealistic and just, I guess I'll use the word, just stupid, ridiculous. And I kind of equate the 60s hippie people to possibly the retards that are running around with this woke bullshit. I kind of see them as kind of the same version, just a later version of the idiocy that this kind of crap produces. The no such thing as gender bullshit, which is easily proven incorrect, or any of these other crazy bullshit, woke shit that comes out of these people's mouths. It comes from youth, inexperience, and stupidity. It's my personal opinion, and it won't change. Now, speaking of that, my personal opinion about things is really the only account of something that I really care about. It's my personal view on the topic. I don't care if I'm right. I don't care if I'm wrong. I don't care if I have no clue what I'm talking about. I just don't care. If I have a point of view, then that's the only point of view for me that matters. I am more than willing to listen to someone else's point of view, and I will attempt to be as objective as I can about it. But if I gain some sort of opinion about someone else's viewpoint, then it tends to stick with me. As example, I think that the people who call themselves woke are the most asleep people I've ever seen in my life. And again, I don't know for sure because, like I said, I was born in '66. If the hippies were the same way, just one word comes to mind: retarded. Well, I'm getting close to the edge. Here we go. As you can see, I'm out on the open field heading back to the road. I'm getting close to the end of my walk, and of course I expressed myself like I always do, completely from my own opinion. I try most of the time not to hold back a viewpoint or an expression. I feel like if I have a viewpoint or an expression of something, it does me no good to hold that inside, nor does it do me any good to concern myself about the backlash or the negativity that other people may see or feel about my viewpoint. I can't control that. If you feel hurt or offended by my particular viewpoint, the only thing I can say is don't listen to it, because I'm going to express it.